Hello, everyone. So, I just want to take this opportunity to thank my subscribers. It currently stands at about 1,800 subscribers, so that's fantastic. I just want to thank all of you for your support and your time, the time you invest in watching my videos, the time you invest in leaving comments. I really do appreciate it. So, going forward, I just want to talk a little bit about the approach I'm going to take. By the way, this is not here or there, but today is the 22nd of February 2022. So 22 to 22. Um, Recently, an Indonesian friend of mine made some suggestions about how I can really utilize the channel. There's a few things I want you to know. Some people have suggested monetization. Now, I was actually monetized for a while. This is important to know because you might wonder, well, why am I not capitalizing on this? Um, The truth is, YouTube makes it very difficult for creators. When I was monetized, they had a process of sort of self monetizing to see if your content was suitable for advertisers. Now, I understand this to an extent because advertisers obviously wouldn't want to be associated with content that's really gory or X rated. But the frustrating thing is, mine isn't. I never show any graphic images. I don't use much profanity. There's obviously no sex. There's nothing really that should be seen as too taboo. I do cover controversial topics. I talk about everything. My whole pitch, if you're new to the channel, what I talk about is basically current affairs, uh, issues in society, issues in geopolitics. I don't cover everything simply because it's impossible to cover everything, but I try to just talk about whatever is taking my interest at the time. A few things I don't do, I've never done. I don't really do requests on the grounds that I feel that I have to be interested in something at the time to talk about it. And I've always resisted sort of allowing this channel to become what other people decide. I don't mean that in a disparaging way to subscribers. I value suggestions, but um, sometimes people have said that, oh, look at this channel, they do this or that, or look at that channel. I know the sort of approach I want to take, and I'm quite happy just talking. Certainly, if I can utilize maybe some tools, some graphics, some technology, I will certainly do that. But I need to spend a bit of time looking at it. But I'm not going to, someone suggested to me, and I'm sure they had good intentions. Oh, why don't you add some jokes to your channel? Why don't you go for this sort of, that's just not me. I'm not going to pretend to be something that I'm not just to try and get ratings because people would read through it. They'd see that it wasn't me. They'd see, and I wouldn't be good at it. So I feel that I'm best just being myself, just talking about things and allowing people an opportunity to respond. Um, I leave comments open on 99% of my videos. Very, very occasionally, I will block comments. The reason being is because I've had situations, if I'm talking about a particularly controversial subject, where certain viewers have started threatening other viewers, and it's just got quite ugly, and it's kind of become the Wild West in the comment section. And I don't think that's particularly productive. So, on the very rare occasion that that has happened, I've blocked it. What I don't do is block people for criticizing me. I have a track record of allowing dissent, allowing people to say that they don't agree with my positions. So no one can accuse me of censorship in that sense. I guess one area where I will draw the line is if it gets excessively personal. I've had a few weird people who've looked me up on the internet and found some things I've done in life and they've used this against me, and it's just a bit weird, and I have blocked them. But I do believe in basically allowing dissent, and I'm proud of the fact that I have been very flexible and open in my comment sections. In terms of comments, I will try my best to get back to comments that people have left, including critical comments, but I cannot promise that I will get back to everyone. Because maybe people leave a comment on an old video and I don't really have a notification of comments, so I can't always. I might miss that basically. So please don't feel I'm deliberately ignoring you. I'm really, really not. It's just about time management, and it's about what I can see. I do try to look at fresh comments though. Um, so if you leave a comment there, I'll try my best to get back to it. But also keeping with that, I don't really want to get into a back and forth. So maybe if you're disagreeing with me, I might respond defending myself or my position. But please don't expect a lengthy back and forth because I prefer to do my talking in the video. You know, fighters say they prefer to do the talking in the ring. Well, I prefer to do my talking in the video. What I'm open to is maybe addressing some contentions in a video that maybe if there's a particular video and people are very critical of my position, what I might do is address some of those comments directly, you know, viewer by viewer and say, okay, a bit like a call into a radio show, you know, so someone might say, Niffin, you're full of it. And I'll read out the comment. I'll be fair. I'll read it out in full. And, you know, I'll let you have your say. I'm even open to the idea of a one-on-one sort of, but I just don't know how to do that at the moment. Likewise, depending how this goes, if I can utilize the technology, I'd be open to sort of split screen or, you know, having a sort of, I don't want to say call in because I'm not a radio station, but engagement. Um, I've just had a live stream, and for everyone who participated in that, it went very well. So thank you very much. I'll do those live streams occasionally to try and engage with subscribers. It's an opportunity for you to communicate with me directly, leave questions, and I'll try and address them. Um, but I don't know how far this can go. I do want to spend a bit more time looking at what I could do with this channel rather than just uploading video after video. I have many videos, probably around 3,000. I'm going to cut some. I reckon at least 50 because I honestly feel the quality of some is better than others. I've been doing this for about 8 or 9 years now, so I'm definitely going to reassess that and look at what I could keep, what I can discard. Actually, I think it's going to be about 10 years I've had this channel. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up soon, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for your support. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to share my videos. You know, the more subscribers I get, the more I feel that I'm investing this time practically because obviously people are watching. Some videos are quite lengthy. I know that. I'll try to make my videos a little bit more condensed. The longer videos, I just feel that there is information that I can't ignore. In those cases, I would suggest multitask. You know, boil the kettle. Look at other websites while you're listening to me, my voice, sort of. I don't know. But I'll maybe try and make videos a little bit more condensed going forward. As for subjects, I think it's going to be more or less the same things, because that's my interest. I can't pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not going to have comedy sketches or something like that because it's just not my thing. Um, okay, so thank you everyone. And please do contribute in terms of what you could do. As for monetization, the only way I would go back to that is if I felt that I wasn't restrained as a creator. You know, YouTube pushes you into a corner because they really, like I said, I can understand the advertisers wanting to be wary, but they ended up with these ridiculous categorizations. So, for example, I would talk about Black Lives Matter as a protest, and they would have this ridiculous category like video contains um, hate speech. Well, no, it doesn't. And then they'll have a subcategory content that isn't hating a minority but is discussing issues around them. So it doesn't make any sense. The way they have categorized that is it's infuriating to be honest because it's so poorly defined and all they do is push creators into a corner. I mean, like myself, I've got 1,800 subscribers, so this is by no means a dead channel. I feel that, you know, there is something in this. But in terms of galvanizing this, in terms of sort of growing the channel, I don't know. It would be very dependent on how YouTube approaches how they basically how I feel as a creator, how much flexibility I have, and so on. Because if it's too restrictive, I can't do much with that. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and thank you all for your support. Please feel free to subscribe, like, share, and yeah, thank you for your time.